Scary things have been happening around Lawndale. A local business celebrates a new location, the new community center is nearing the finish line, and Lawndale salutes the ultimate sacrifice of one of its sons. These stories and more are coming your way as Lawndale Living begins right now. Hello and welcome to Lawndale Living, the show that features everything Lawndale. I'm your host, Anita Callett-Berry. The community center is edging ever closer to the day when the doors open to the community. Robert Godfrey, the construction project manager, was nice enough to give us a tour of the facility.
This is the community center parking structure. It's secured at night. Primarily it'll be for city vehicles, and it will be open during community center operation hours. The first floor lobby, the primary entrance to the community center, so most of the public, when they come to the building, this will be the first spot that they get. There's elevator, the first, second, third floor, and then a flight of stairs as well. So this is the second floor lobby. All right. And the second floor terrace. This area will be set up with outdoor patio furniture, so great spot to take lunch or read a book, whatever the case may be. This is kind of the primary floor for activity, so everyone who's coming to utilize the community center, this is the first place that they'll come. The reception desk is just over this way, and this is where people will check in and figure out what's going on. These are the community service department offices. This open area here gets set up with modular cubicles, and then the perimeter offices are for the rest of the staff. This is the workroom, kind of your basic office workroom setup. There's a back room where you can have store your supplies, have your copy machine, that type of stuff. The kitchen for this space is actually right here. So it does have a little office kitchen set up for the staff personnel. This is what we affectionately refer to as the dance room. It's a wooden floor, kind of a multi-purpose fitness floor. You could certainly have dance classes. Eventually, this entire wall will be covered in mirrors. So whatever purpose you kind of want to use it for, you could do. This is the second floor multi-purpose room. These are the smaller multi-purpose rooms within the building. They're set up for basically any function that you would need. There's a sink available if you're doing, I guess, crafts and those types of things. There's whiteboards so that people could do presentations or any type of education. The room has a divider, so it can be divided into two separate smaller spaces depending on the size and function that's going on. This is the computer room or computer lab. There will be, I'm not sure how many computers, but a bank or two of computers for public use and educational purposes. It's set up with audio-visual components, so you could do a full classroom. There's a drop-down screen and those types of things in this room. So, very nice sized room. Computer room, that's all it needs to get made up. But this will be your floor box, so if somebody's doing a presentation or something in here, they'll slap their computer, run their wires under here, and then it feeds over that TV. This is the community center kitchen. Probably my favorite room, just because I think everybody would love to be able to cook in a kitchen like this. It's set up with a state-of-the-art commercial setup, almost restaurant quality. You can cater out of this room. You can do food prep, cleaning, everything. This is the third floor multi-purpose room. A large event space. It's got a stage. It's got the ability for city council meetings to be broadcast over here if necessary. This is the primary space that can be rented out for events such as quinceañeras or wedding receptions. There's a beautiful outside terrace for the use of the folks who use this room. This room can also be subdivided into two smaller spaces for smaller functions. So this is the fitness room. The city has purchased various aerobic and universal gym type of machines. So those who utilize this facility will be able to come in and exercise throughout the day. Not sure what the hours are, but it's a nice size facility. We should have plenty of equipment in here for the community to stay healthy.
The facility is expected to open very soon, and if you'd like to find out when the grand opening will be, you can visit the city's website at www.lawndalecity.org to watch for the announcement. Well, there have been a number of reports of monsters here in Lawndale. The Lawndale Community Services Department recently held its annual Halloween haunt at Alondra Park, which offers everyone a safe place to have fun and a scary good time.
Ghostbusters!
City of Lawndale's annual Halloween haunt held here at Alondra Park. And it's a lot of fun. Parks and Recreation's involved. There's lots of giveaways. They have these glow sticks that the kids have. We have a haunted house that the kids are coming out of right now. There's food, giveaways, stage is set up. All the kids are dressed up in costumes. A lot of fun. Every year it's a great thing.
This is a grand event here in the city of Lawndale where all the families have an opportunity to get together, and all the kids, young kids, old kids as well. And they get to come here to have a nice time, a safe environment, and that's what we're providing here today for the whole family here tonight in our annual Halloween festival here.
Law enforcement comes down to assist and be part of the community in enjoying this event. We're just kind of looking out for the safety of the community and just giving safety tips to parents and their children about, being safe while trick-or-treating this evening. Remember to keep on the sidewalks, and we encourage them to wear kind of reflective kind of clothing or lighting implements to help them be seen in the public, as well as the parents keeping a close eye on their children.
At 6 o'clock, 6:15, the crowd really starts rolling in, and traditionally this is our 5th year, and it's a joint venture between the City of Lawndale and the LA County Parks and Recreation Department. And normally we get about 2,000 people for this event, and right now you can see the people rolling in. Lots of fun activities. We got the Haunted Mansion, which will put several hundred people through there before the end of the night. We have a live reptile show going right now, game booths, food booths, music, lots of fun tonight.
This is our haunted house night, and we as a city, we cherish the fact that we can put this on for the people. We're financially able to. Some cities can't do this. And you just look at the turnaround of people around here today. It isn't just all Lawndale people. It's El Camino Village people. It's Gardena people, Redondo people. I mean, they're all enjoying the atmosphere of Halloween night.
I won the Dougie contest.
How much was that?
$10.
They told me to dance, so I just danced like a nerd and stuff.
I'm a rock star and I like rocking out.
You definitely have to come back and check this event out next year. It's tons of fun, a lot of activities, and it's a good way to encourage our kids to come out and just do different things, And again, really want to thank the City of Lawndale for this great event that they put together for us.
I had a very exciting time.
If you'd like to find out more about the Halloween haunt or any of the other wonderful holiday programs here at Lawndale City Hall, you can call the Community Services Center at area code 310-973-3270. But that wasn't the only safe and sane Halloween happening. The Lawndale Christian Church also sponsored its annual Harvest Festival, which was open for anyone, everyone, and everything. Our Lawndale Living camera crew was there to cover the event.
It's an opportunity for the community to find out more about who we are as Lawndale Christian Church, and for us to find out more about our community.
Well, I came and brought my kids to enjoy a fun carnival. My friends are part of this church and they invited me, so I came to support.
This is the first year of us doing this event. A lot of people coming out and enjoying the carnival.
I just thought it'd be fun to bring out the kids so they could have a little fun before Halloween.
I like it because it's fun. You get to make crafts, you get to jump around in the jumper, and there's going to be a very fun maze.
I think it's a wonderful thing that the church is doing for the community.
Are you going to do any paintball shooting for the zombies?
My kids are telling me yes, so maybe, yes.
Tommy, don't run! This is the first year of us doing this event, but we plan on doing it every single year.
We've got so many other activities that it's just gotten bigger, and hopefully we can continue it.
If you'd like to find out more about the Harvest Festival, you can call the Lawndale Christian Church at area code 310-644-2236. It's not too often these days that you see a booming business, and much less one that is expanding. But that's exactly what's happening at the Audio and Video Center right here in Lawndale. Brothers Joseph and Mayor Akhtarzad have relocated their business to the northeast corner of Hawthorne Boulevard and Redondo Beach Boulevard. And along with the Lawndale Chamber of Commerce, they celebrated the event in style. Our Lawndale Living camera crew was there to cover the grand reopening.
I'm thrilled to be here. I mean, we've got close to 1,000 people who are lined around the building to come in here in the city of Lawndale. It's phenomenal.
I'm looking for a good deal. If not, I'm looking for to win something here.
Are you ready, everyone? I got a winner!
All my years, I don't ever remember a grand opening like this in the city of Lawndale.
On behalf of Video and Audio Center and Just One Touch, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here and taking time out of your busy schedule to witness this special moment.
Well, we've been partners together now for about 30 years with Audio Center, and this is a brand new store that's opening, and we're here to show our support for what is a great partner.
Sony selected Lawndale and Southern California to launch the world's first 3D binoculars.
So it's a pair of binoculars that you can record what you see in high definition.
I saw these as Sony 3D binoculars. They have a 20 times digital zoom. They're amazing. And they can take photos and digital video, have stabilization, but it's 3D binoculars. It's amazing.
We're absolutely thrilled to be a big part of this, and even though it's a move from across the street, this building is fantastic. And coming into the city, this being one of the first buildings that you see, and what they're doing here with hiring all these employees and bringing up the economic value around here is fantastic. We couldn't be more thrilled.
It means a great deal. It's a business that's going to survive. It's going to produce a sales tax. It's going to produce a service for our people and the neighboring cities. A business like this has to be valuable to any city to get.
New business in the city means more revenue for the city to provide services for the residents. You know, our recreation activities and so on, they're all funded by a tax base that occurs when businesses open in the city.
This going to provide a lot of jobs for our community. I'm told it's going to provide about 40 full-time or part-time jobs, so that's going to be an economic boom for those in our community.
And I think it's a lot of publicity for the city, and it'll also bring in tax dollars, and it's a beautiful store.
This is beautiful, and I think the Lawndale residents will love this. I think they'll be buying their TVs here.
Oh, you can't go wrong with the prices. You really can't.
Having that people drive from the hills to the 405 freeway, this is going to be a well-known store.
Their business has been increasing about 50% over the last year, and they're just doing a fantastic job. I'm really proud to have Audio Video Center here in Lawndale.
The most important thing is that it's locally owned and they really take care of their customers.
November is a month normally associated with thanks and military veterans. And this year, the city of Lawndale has much to be thankful for as they salute Army Specialist Karan Polito Contreras. Karan gave his life while fighting in Afghanistan. The city of Lawndale recently honored Karan by placing his name on the Lawndale Memorial Wall in fitting tribute alongside the other great Lawndalians who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom.
On behalf of the Lawndale City Council and this community, I would like to welcome you this evening as we gather to pay tribute to this young man and place his name on this memorial wall.
When family comes to this place, the answer will be given. These are men that have served and sacrificed their lives so that we could have the freedoms we have. We honor Army Specialist Coran Contreras tonight.
This wall behind me is reserved for those individuals who are Lawndale residents, and hence Corinne's name is more than appropriate to be included on this wall and join the 22 names that are already on there. And so that's the significance of this commemoration this evening. And so it is our honor to include his name with those who have made that sacrifice.
And I just want to let the family know that our prayers will continue to be with the family. We know of your loss, and we feel your loss. But just know that Quran is still part of our community and part of our nation, and the service that he provided to our nation will never be forgotten.
On the 8th of last September, we lost a brother. He's memorized in the wall, but he always lived here and here. And like I said, we are a band of brothers, and we'll never forget Quran. Thank you.
Quran was a true hero, and his country will never, ever forget. We will always be grateful for the ultimate sacrifice he made to protect our freedoms.
In memory, honoring the life of Coran Contreras, in whose memory we pay tribute and reverence on this date, November 7th, 2011. On behalf of the California State Assembly, may I express our deepest sympathy. Assemblymember Stephen Bradford.
We're proud of our soldiers. They give us all their all every single day. And for Army Specialist Coran Contreras, the all was his life.
And now it's time to take a look at some of the great events and programs coming your way with the Lawndale Living Community Calendar. Well, that about wraps it up for this edition of Lawndale Living. If you'd like to find out more about any of the programs you've seen on the show today, give the city a call at area code 310-973-3200 or go to the city's website at www.lawndalecity.org. And if you have an idea for an upcoming episode of Lawndale Living, or if you have any questions, you can give Lawndale Community Television a call at area code 310-973-3259 or visit us on the web at www.lawndalecity.org. I'm your host, Anita Callett-Barry. We'll see you next time.